Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your theme of the year 2024. This is a very general theme of the year, and it's for your sun, moon, and rising. I would like to request you to also look for your sun, moon, or rising, the other sign predictions also that I have given. Okay, the theme of the year to get more the overall picture. Okay. And if you want a personalized reading with me, you can contact me on the link given in the description box below. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what is in store for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for 2024. Well, my dear Sagittarius, the energy seems to be a bit challenging for the 2024. Some kind of worries, anxieties is what I see. There is going to be a fear of something going to be taken away from you. This kind of feeling is there. You are sweating the small stuff. For some of the Sagittarius, I see that. There's this little, botheration here and there this year. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe you are away from your family. Maybe you're away from a loved one. Maybe you have created a blockage in communication, or they have blocked you, you have blocked them. And there is a kind of a fear of losing something this year is what I see. Excuse me, but I'm going to interrupt our reading for a few seconds. So pay attention for what? Do you know that not knowing how your partner naturally expresses their love towards you can dramatically change your relationship or your love life? Each of us has one or two preferred ways to express our love or feelings to a partner. And guess what? Our preferred ways of expressing our love to our partner depends upon our zodiac signs also. I have created a guide on zodiac signs expressions of love, wherein you can see how you express and how your partner expresses their love towards you. In which way do they express their love to you? This will help you get a very better understanding of your relationship, and it will help your relationship. It will help your bond to grow more deeper by understanding the way your partner with their zodiac sign expresses their love towards you. If you don't have a partner yet, then you might just want to know which zodiac sign is compatible with your zodiac sign when it comes to the expression of love. So I'm leaving the link in the description box below. You can download it from there. I also see that there can be a kind of a feeling of fatigue for you time to time this year. Now, see, this is a general reading, okay? And it's not that every day is going to be like that. No, there's a time to time what kind of feelings can come up. This is what I'm covering here. So don't get, like, oh, what is going to happen and things like that. Okay, so there is this feeling of fatigue. This is what I see. For some of you, there can be some kind of a sickness also. So the smallest of thing that you feel in your body, okay, which is not very normal, I would like to suggest my Sagittarius to go and see the doctor immediately. Get all your blood tests, every test done. Like that, you are cool afterwards about it. Because as I see, that energy of stress is so much that the stress only creates something. Stress can create blockages in your blood vessels. Know that, okay? It's not just the fat and the things that you're consuming. Your stress also helps to make those little blockages here and there, and then that becomes a big problem, okay? Then that becomes a phlebit or a thrombus, okay? So you have to take care of it, my dear Sagittarius. And I also see something is that you might be dealing with some people who have the ADD, that is the attention deficit disorders. So these kind of people also can be there, or that who cannot concentrate on something. So you might find yourself a bit experiencing a bit of helplessness to help those people, okay? also, and some of you might be dealing with some people, working with such kind of people also this year. I see something like you can also become sort of passive aggressive, is what I see, okay? And you might also be dealing with some kind of passive aggressive people or very abusive kind of people also this year. So you need to be careful, because you have to know is that when people are like that, actually they are very hurt, okay? And because normal people will not go on hurting people without reasons, okay? Only those people who are completely broken and hurt and have gone through too much, they want to make somebody feel that pain. And so understand them in that way, is that they have been hurt, or if you are the one who is doing like that to others, then you have to introspect and you have to see why you're doing that to somebody who has not done you any bad, okay? So just be careful about that. It's strange, I'm speaking about health and stuff, and then I hear the sound of an ambulance going. It's quite a it's quite the coincidence that this happens. So what I would like to tell you, that means there is some urgency in your life that needs healing, okay? So that has to be done, because as I see that you have been living in some kind of stress, as you have been putting things under the blanket, as you have not been taking good care of yourself, then your nervous system is going to test you this year. This is what I see. I also see that when it comes to your health, you have to take care of your nervous system. And the best thing to do when it comes to your nervous system is to sleep on time, to eat on time, and to wake up on time. And the best thing other than this to do is to meditate. The best solution is to meditate. Meditate. You have my videos on meditation on the YouTube. Please go and meditate with those. It's really, it will just massage your nerves, I would say, or it will just cool down your nerves and bring you back to your balance. And when your chakras are blocked, this is where the problems happen. This is where the disease come into our body, okay? So because things are not being expressed properly, whatever you are going to suppress, your body is going to manifest it, is going to demonstrate it in some way. So in this year, you have to take care of why these blockages are taking place inside of me. You have to ask yourself that. It's all about health and healing this year, my dear Sagis. Know that, okay? Then also know that you might be starting something new also for some of the Sagittarius, some new venture you are starting. And so it's very normal that things don't pick up immediately, okay? Overnight, you're not going to be a success in that. You have to go through the teething problems. So don't stress it out again, okay? The bottom line for you is don't stress. Break off from stress, okay? Directly. This is what I'm telling you. And know that after some time, things will start picking up, okay? Because I see a delay energy over here for you. For some of the Saggies, you will be also going abroad. This is what I see. Or you might be having some kind of venture or project that you will be doing with the overseas, or not your own native country where you live in, okay? I also see some kind of, foreign business also over here is what I see, a foreign country. Some of you might even go to a foreign land this year. And then again, the teething problems is also what I see over here. I see some, I don't sound negative, my dear Sagis, but I feel you understand me when I say all these things, because it's not to, put pressure upon you or to scare you all. Just the thing is to just, get you acquainted with certain energies that are upcoming energies, okay? Because if I know that it's going to rain very heavily, I'm going to carry my raincoat and everything that I need, even spare clothes outside with me, okay, when I go. So it's just like that. You are, forewarned is forearmed, okay? So this is what I would like to tell you, is that this year there can be, you might have to taste some kind of failures and frustrations also. Maybe you expected some things to happen in a certain way, but they might not really happen that way. So you might feel like, hey, I put in so much of efforts, or, or something that doesn't allow you to achieve what you want to achieve, because there is a a certain enemy on your path, or there is a kind of a, if it's a third party situation, then the person is emotionally unavailable, or rather the person is not available because they are in a committed relationship. So the delay energy is high, and so when the delay energy is there, you have to know something is that let things run according to their respective time. Okay, you don't need to hurry up on things. Let them go in their own pace, because the mother nature works like that. Everything goes in its own pace. You can't just put a seed and say, hey, I want fruits out of it. No, it's not like that. It's going to take some time. So certain things are going to take time this year. There's going to be delay energy, stalling energy, or there can also be people who are blocking the progress of this also. So you need to just beware of that, my dear Sagis, and don't get frustrated. Frustration and the fear of failure is not going to lead us anywhere. Okay. Instead, they are going to even take away all those nice and lovely energies that are there inside of us. Instead, just say, okay, fine. And if I fail in something, that means I didn't do the right way. What was missing? Do the research and get back, jump back. Okay. Do that way. And if all the time you're doing something and if you're failing in that, then that's not the path for you at all. The divine is showing you this is not your path. Or if you're approaching the same thing with the same mindset, then you're going to fail also. You have to change your mindset in approaching certain things. To solve the problems, you need to approach them in different ways. And this year is going to teach you all this. Instead of stressing, find a way across the mountain, around the mountain. If you can't climb the mountain, go around it or dig through it and do something and go on the other side. Okay? Do that way, my dear Sagis. Money wise, I see things are going to be fine. However, as I told you, the bottom line here is that you will have to take care of everything that belongs to you, or at least nothing belongs to us in a way, but still that peace of mind that belongs to you, you need to take care of that. And also I would like to tell you is that don't behave cold and distant with someone, okay, because there can be also a person who might be behaving like that with you this year, or you might be behaving like that with them, just like this cold mountain. Okay, don't behave like that, because that is not going to give anything good out of that. That will only create stress again. So in relationships also, I would like to tell you is that be moderate. Okay, be moderate. And for some of the Sagittarius also, there can be some stress that comes through somebody who is living in another country, maybe a family member, maybe a relative is there, maybe a colleague is there, somebody, you know, who is in touch with you, and that gets some kind of a situation where you feel that, hey, what's happening, you know, like maybe they are not fine, so they are discussing with you, and here you are getting stressed on your own. Okay, so one thing that I would like to tell you, my dear Sagis, that in order to find your peace and well-being, you know, body, mind and soul, you have to know just one thing is that things happen and we need to accept those things. Okay, we feel bad, we feel hurt, but just we need to question, are we overreacting to something? Are we giving it undue importance also, like something that has might be something like this, but then did we exaggerate it in our minds also? You know, it's like I like to see this in children, you know, when I see them, they are running, you know, and they are just running. I used to see that at the schools, you know, where I used to work, and the children, they fall down and then they hurt themselves. And then they was like, oh, big bubble, like I've got hurt. And, you know, it was such a big thing, you know. It was just a small little bruise, you know. And then, you know, and when I was taking the kids to play in the playground, and when this used to happen, you know, and they would, oh, this is so big, and this is so this. And then, you know, just like, I used to just say that, oh, look, there is such a beautiful butterfly, you know. Or, you know, just divert their mind, and then they would just look in the other direction, and in no time they were forgetting about what they were hurt, you know. So was it really important? It was just a little bit thing, but then you know, so it's like we are all children somewhere inside of us, but we have to divert our attention to something else. When there is a pain, we also, yes, okay, it's pain, but is it really worth crying so much and making it such a big thing? Instead, focus on something that is more beautiful in your life. Okay, so this is what I would like to tell you, my dear Saggies, this year. So thank you, my dear Saggies. Well, I see most of the most of the signs are having pretty much challenging cards. So I think this is going to be an interesting year for all of us. This is what I see, my dear Saggies. But you know what? We're going to make it, yes, and we're going to look at the beautiful things that we have, and what one thing that we have which can just surpass everything is our life, and that willpower that I'm going to surmount, I'm going to overcome whatever it is. Okay, so on that line I leave you and I say have a wonderful, beautiful year of self-discovery, of self-renewal, and of becoming stronger than ever. Okay, so bye bye, take good care of yourself. God bless.